Hey everyone, it's me Ella, and I don't know about you guys, but I love scrunchies. This week I'm just gonna show you guys how to make scrunchies. So here we are, let's get started. So what you'll need to make a scrunchie is a hot glue gun, a rubber mat, some scissors, measuring tape, some fabric of your choice. I just chose these because these were kind of cute and that's all we had. And some rubber bands, and that's pretty much all you'll need for this. So the fabric I'm choosing to make my scrunchie out of is this really cute like purple fabric. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is take your fabric and you're gonna wanna measure it to about like 25, 26 inches, because the longer the better, because it just looks better on the scrunchie and it will be able to stretch a lot further. So you're gonna wanna cut it to about 25, 26 inches, depending on the fabric you have. If it's stretchy, 25, 26. If it's not, maybe a little bit bigger. And then the width should be about 3 or 4 inches, because when we like fold it in half on the rubber band, you'll see that later, it won't be as thick and like big. So like 3 or 4 inches is your best bet to make it like a really cute scrunchie and not like huge, because if we used all of this, it would be like that thick and that wouldn't work out. So we need about 3 or 4 inches would be good. So now I'm going to cut my fabric to 26 inches. There we go. Perfect. Now we cut. If it isn't really like equal or like symmetrical on each side, you can line it up and just fix it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but the idea is to have it pretty similar. Now we cut the last chunk. So this part may be a little bit confusing and you may not understand why at first, but you're gonna wanna have the right side facing you, so that way when you glue it down in the rubber band, it's like glued onto the right side, because we'll be flipping it like when we're done. So you're just gonna take your rubber band and then you're gonna put it like this at the corner, and you're gonna wanna like kind of put some through, and then you're just gonna wanna squirt some glue at the end and then place it like this, and then keep sliding fabric in and hot gluing it. So when I start doing it, you'll kind of understand more. And then just push the glue down and then let it dry for a little bit. And so you're just gonna wanna keep repeating that and keep sliding the fabric through the rubber band. Also, make sure you don't get any glue on the actual rubber band, because you're gonna want it to be able to move around. Oh yeah, guys, make sure you have parent supervision, because if you burn yourself, that's not good. So make sure you have like consent from your parent to work with a hot glue gun, since some of you guys are young. So this may be confusing, so I'm gonna kind of try to simplify it for you guys, but you're basically just want these two to touch, but going inside the rubber band, so you're surrounding it, because if you do it outside like that, it won't be a scrunchie. So you're gonna wanna keep threading it and matching the line up and gluing, because then soon enough it will be surrounded by all the fabric. So right now it's inside out, but soon we're gonna flip it right side out, so that means the color will be where this is, but we only flip it we only make it inside out first, because when we flip it the right way, the edges will look better and we'll have all the glue on them and it will look like it was sewn. So here's an example of one that actually looks like it was sewn, because there's no glue sticking out like how it is now. It should start looking something like this because we're almost done and we just have a little bit of fabric to go. So just keep pulling that fabric through the rubber band and gluing it down. So a lot of the time you'll end up with a shorter piece here and a longer piece here. So just glue it normally and then you can cut off the excess. Because this has happened to me before when I made the other ones. That happened to me almost every single time. So don't worry if it happened to you. Just glue it down and cut off the excess. So it doesn't really have to be pretty because you're not gonna see it once we fold it in and stuff like that. So don't be afraid to just hack it off. It doesn't have to be pretty. It's fine if it looks like that. And then once you're done, you're going to take this. Actually, I'm going to start with the first part, but you're going to start flipping it inside out like this. Just keep flipping it inside out. So as you can see, I got it all untucked and it looks so cute. And so now what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take the worst side, and when I say the worst side, I mean the worst cut. So probably if you had the excess that you cut, that would be the side that you fold the little flaps inward like this. And then when you fold them in, you take a little bit of hot glue and glue them together. You're gonna want to take the side you just glued and put it, tuck it in the other side, and it may be a little bit tricky, but just try your best to tuck it in there a little bit. And then you're gonna want to take these flaps and fold them inward and then glue it down to the other one. So you're just gonna glue it together and then you'll be done. Glue that. Flip it over here. Put this inside. So this is the final product and I think it looks so cute. As you can see, the sides don't look glued at all. They looked sewn and I think it turned out so good, and I hope you guys understood what I was saying. I'm not really good at describing things, but if you don't understand, just keep watching the video and watch what I do, and then hopefully you'll get it. So here are some of the other scrunchies I made. I have a raspberry color one, and then I have a yellow one, and then I have a checkered kind of vibe one, and then obviously the one I just made, and I think this one's my favorite one that I made. Maybe even my favorite one out of every single scrunchie I own because I love it. It's just so cute. But yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!